Okay, mic's on.
11, 13, 14.
Okay, we'll go ahead and bring the city council meeting to order. I would first like to ask everyone to stand and join in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Aaron, can you please do roll call?
Jenny Bauer Schultz.
Here.
Matt Dyer.
Here.
Tyler Fullenkamp.
Here.
Scott Murray.
Here.
Abby Wilder.
Here.
Okay, was everyone given a chance to review the minutes from the previous meeting held on September 16th?
Make a motion to accept them as emailed.
Second.
Motion is second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. The first thing, the chamber had asked for a donation, the same donation as we gave last year for the Highland Games. They were held this last weekend. They were asking for a $1,000 donation, and that's what we have given the last few years.
Did we do that last week?
We didn't. We did the Calathumpian.
We did the Calathumpian.
Yeah. I think they thought they asked for both at the same time, but it was just the Calathumpian.
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
Okay. Motion is second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
There's a lot of people in town for that event.
Yeah, yeah, there was. Nice day too. Okay. Second thing on the agenda we wanted to discuss. We're doing a leadership training for our department heads and the assistants. We've had, what is it 4 or 5 sessions? We've had one so far.
I think it's 4.
4 sessions. It's been great. The lady that's doing it, she's done it for the city of Auburn or city of Angola for years, and she wrote a program for Ball State based on leadership. So she really just kind of an expert in the area on leadership, and I think it's a great thing for our department heads and our assistants to go through. So we just wanted to bring that up to your guys' attention, let you know that we're doing it. We've done one last month, and we're doing the next one is tomorrow actually. So we're doing their 3-hour sessions from 9 to noon. So anything else you want to add to that?
I don't think so.
Okay. So just want to let you guys know and get you up to date on that.
Oh, that's
It-
awesome.
It's been good. Been
That's
really
good.
good. Okay. Chief Sheets has a few items for us.
So our auto extrication tools that are battery operated currently use M28 batteries, or 28 volt batteries, and Milwaukee is the brand that is suited for this tool, and Milwaukee is doing away with the 28 volt batteries. So I'm asking to use Betty Walters Fund to retrofit these 4 tools to an M18, which is an 18 volt battery, and to purchase locally 2 chargers and 8 batteries that I could save $500 off of the quote that the company had sent me. To retrofit the tools, it's $7,720, and to buy locally the 8 batteries and 2 fast chargers is $1,278 for $8,998 versus if we buy everything from them, it's $9,500. In that same thing, I can only get 1 quote because this is a territorial purchase, and this company covers the whole state of Indiana. So under our purchase agreement, we're supposed to have at least 2 quotes. I'm unable to get that because of the territory. So I'm requesting to use Betty Walters funds to switch these over so they're not usable anymore.
What is the cost to get brand new equipment?
$36,000. Ballpark. I got that paper back there. I thought I grabbed it, but it's roughly $36,000.
Betty's fund doesn't have 36,000 in it?
Oh, it
No.
does, but
You don't want to use it that way? You'd rather retrofit?
I mean, these tools are only 5 years old.
Oh,
They came about the same time you got the engine, right?
Yes, they came when 104 was
Right.
bought.
okay.
Yep. This is already approved by the Board of Works.
Yeah,
Correct,
I make
so-
a motion to, approve whatever Jeff wants to do. Retrofit. No, whatever.
We should probably rate
Let's
that
strike
one.
that. Let's strike that.
I'll make a motion to approve the retrofit of the batteries as noted in your,
Okay.
And use of the Betty Walters fund.
and use of the Betty Walters
Betty
fund
Walters fund,
Yep.
yes.
to do
I'll
so.
second that.
Okay, a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay, then you have an update on the hiring process?
Yes. So this past weekend, we had our written test and agility for the applicants. For our career site, we had 15 apply. 4 of them did not show up. And through the process, we are now down to 6 for the career site. We also, for 2 openings, and then for our paid on call or volunteer side, we had 6 apply. We are now down to 3 that are in the process. So we need to do some background checks yet, finish that up, and start the interview process. And then we will hopefully have names in the next month or so. So then have to get some physicals scheduled for perf.
Okay. And then lastly,
We wanna do, okay, this, tomorrow night is our annual open house, at the fire station. Right now, roughly at 5:30, hopefully as long as they don't have any runs, Lutheran Air should be landing around 5:30. At 6:30, AEP or Indiana, Michigan is bringing their safety trailer down. They will demonstrate what a ladder will do against power lines, how they can actually cook a hot dog, unless they've changed it, they can cook a hot dog by touching it to the 7,200 volts.
Okay.
So come on down, all
Wow.
of you are invited. It's very interesting, we had them probably 12 years ago, and it was very interesting. And that's at 6:30.
so Lutheran Air's at 5:30, but you didn't say what time it actually starts, did you?
4:30, starts 4:30 to 7:30, my apologies,
And are you guys cutting open a car?
not this year.
Okay.
Or unless you want to donate your car.
Go ahead. I always wanted a convertible. Yep. All right. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Thank you. And along those lines with public safety, in the Board of Works, we made a matter of record the appointment or the certificate of appointment for Conrad Dyer. He's our new police officer. Came to us from the jail staff. I'm excited to have him, and I think he started maybe a week or 2 ago. So excited about that.
Good.
Okay, now we're getting into the ordinances. We have a few. These are third readings, or second readings, sorry. Second readings.
11. So we have second readings of ordinance 2025-11, which has to do with the city's line of credit and credit card usage by employees. So let's start with that.
I make a motion to place ordinance 2025-11 on its final reading by short title only.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Ordinance 2025-11, an ordinance of the Common Council of the City of Decatur, Indiana, which amends Section 33.003 of the Decatur Code of Ordinances of 2015 as supplemented, used by city departments regarding the maximum line of credit, regarding the maximum permitted charges per card, and regarding expenditures which may be charged against the city's line of credit.
I make a motion to adopt ordinance 2025-11 on its final reading.
Second.
Motion and a second, roll call vote.
Jenny Bauer Schultz.
Yes.
Matt Dyer.
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp.
Yes.
Scott Murray.
Yes.
Abby Wilder.
Yes.
Okay. Ordinance passes, so we will go to, the next one is 2025-13. It's budget appropriations and tax rates.
And Aaron has that one.
Okay. I don't need to go through the numbers again. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, can we just get it going on its second reading then?
I I make a motion to place ordinance 2025-13 on its final reading by short title only.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Okay, ordinance 2025-13, ordinance or resolution for appropriations and tax rates.
I make a motion to adopt ordinance 2025-13 on its final reading.
Second.
Motion and a second, roll call vote.
Jenny Bauer Schultz.
Yes.
Matt Dyer.
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp.
Yes.
Scott Murray.
Yes.
Abby Wilder.
Yes.
Okay, next we have 2025-14 is increasing the police fees.
There's a lot of signatures. Okay.
While they're signing, I'll go ahead and, we need to announce that the next city council meeting will be October 28th, not on the 21st as normal. A few of us are gonna be out of town for a conference, so again, it's also fall break. So we have moved the 21st meeting to the 28th, Board of Works and Council.
I make a motion to place ordinance 2025-14 on its final reading by short title only.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Ordinance 2025-14, an ordinance of the City of Decatur Common Council approving an increase to Decatur Police Department fees for copies and recordings.
I make a motion to adopt ordinance 2025-14 on its final reading.
Second.
Motion and a second, roll call vote.
Jenny Bauer Schultz.
Yes.
Matt Dyer.
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp.
Yes.
Scott Murray.
Yes.
Abby Wilder.
Yes.
This is just Dan.
And then Mayor, we have, two additional ordinances to introduce at tonight's meeting. Both have to do with setting salaries. Ordinance 2025-15 establishes the salaries and wages for employees for the city of Decatur for 2026. And 2025-16 establishes salaries for elected officials. So we'll need to, introduce both of those as well. Did you sign that?
No, but now we're on, so now we're on ordinance 15, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Mhm.
I make a motion to introduce ordinance 2025-15 on its first reading by short title only.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same side.
Ordinance 2025-15, an ordinance fixing the salaries and wages for employees of the city of Decatur, Indiana for the year 2026.
I make a motion to pass ordinance 2025-15 on its first reading.
Second.
Motion and a second, roll call vote.
Jenny Bauer Schultz.
Yes.
Matt Dyer.
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp.
Yes.
Scott Murray.
Yes.
Abby Wilder.
Yes.
I make a motion to table ordinance 2025-15 until our next meeting on October 28th.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Right, and then we have, ordinance number 2025-16 related to fixing the salaries for elected officials for the upcoming year.
I make a motion to introduce ordinance 2025-16 on its first reading by short title only.
Second.
Motion and a second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, same sign.
Ordinance number 2025-16, an ordinance establishing the salaries to be paid to the elected officials of the city of Decatur, Indiana for the year 2026.
I make a motion to pass ordinance 2025-15 on its first reading.
Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call vote.
Jenny Bauer Schultz.
Yes.
Matt Dyer.
Yes.
Tyler Fulenkamp.
Yes.
Scott Murray.
Yes.
Abby Wilder.
Yes.
I make a motion to table ordinance 2025-16 until our next meeting on October 28th.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, we're done with those.
Do you have anything?
There's three on there.
You want me to at least discuss replace property down the bridge, or you just leave that one?
Um,
I mean, at least sometimes the actual contain it, you know, just put it in and approve.
That's fine. I don't have it.
One other topic that will eventually require a council resolution. Next summer, NDOT has a bridge overlay project, on the Monroe Street Bridge, and they currently have, right-of-way access, which they have elected to move forward with acquisition of the property in which they currently have a right-of-way, and have made proposals for the purchase of that land. Three of the parcels, I mean, the entire amount of land to be acquired is approximately 0.3 to 0.4 acres in total. But, they're very small slivers of land, and a couple of them are owned by the city of Decatur, and a couple are owned by the city through the Parks and Rec Department. Board of Works approved moving forward with, allowing for the purchase to occur short of requiring an eminent domain or condemnation process by NDOT, subject to allowing, the city to have a prescriptive use for a trail extension, because the land goes directly under the bridge and surrounding the access points to the bridge. So, we want to try and preserve our ability to maintain or expand trails and connect it under the river if possible, so.
under the bridge.
I said under the river again.
I'm not taking a trail under the river.
I apologize.
We want people to
That would be
Under the
cool.
bridge.
That would be
We're
a
going
big attraction.
underground. We're going
That would be a
underground.
definite attraction.
No, we're not.
But the goal in the future would be to try to get the trail under the bridge and back up the other side so people don't have to cross the highway. And we're just trying to
So-
reserve that right later on and not have to go through an issue with, since they own the property under the bridge.
So, Parks and Rec Board meets on Monday. They will be looking at a similar, requirement for approval to move forward. Between now and next meeting, we'll be in contact with the NDOT representative, and if able to, we'll have a resolution for council to consider at that time. So,
Anything else? All right. Department heads. Kevin G.
Next Tuesday and Wednesday, the 14th and 15th, we will be doing our annual night shoot out at the ranch. And so our hours for that will be 7 p.m. and hoping to be wrapped up by 11 p.m. for free tonight. And that is not open to the public, that's just for enforcement.
Yeah. That's Tuesday and Wednesday, you said?
Yeah, next Tuesday and Wednesday, 14th and 15th, and we'll have something on our social media too.
Okay. All right. Sheets? Nothing? Okay. Kurt? Aaron? Okay, yeah, that was mentioned in the department head meeting this morning, so yard waste will end on, was it October 17th? And then shortly thereafter, they'll start taking leaves in the road, and then you put your grass with the leaves. But I think that's not for another week or so after that, so they'll take tree branches and all the other things until October 17th. Carrie? Josh?
Finished up Schermeyer, getting that ready for seed. Work on aeration basins, spears next, getting those done.
Yeah, you guys that looks great back there where you cleaned it up. There's not water laying. That's gonna be nice back there.
Grass, it looked really nice.
Yeah. Okay. Anything from council? You too? Anything else? Okay. Anything from the public?
Can I ask a question?
Dan,
You,
I don't know if I'm public or not, but I'd like to make a comment.
You sure can.
I think the police department and the city of Decatur needs to be very, very proud of, especially one of our officers. The retired teachers had the resource officer from North Adams speak, and what a fine gentleman he was, and we think that all of us went away thinking how much of the mentorship or example he is setting for the students and the teachers, educators at North Adams Community Schools. I just think both the city and the police department need to be proud of that, of our department and the individuals there.
Yep. I'm guessing you're talking about Andrew Elwell.
Yeah,
Yep.
yes.
He does a great job out there as SRO. He cares tremendously about that job and about the kids. He's
Yep.
doing a wonderful job out there. So thank you
Did
for
a
making that
wonderful
comment.
job.
What's his last name, Mayor?
Elwell.
Oh, well.
Elwell, okay, Andrew Elwell.
Yep. Okay. Thank you for that.
I had a retired superintendent who was at that same meeting say something to me outside of, as well, about how well-spoken he was and presented himself very well for your groups. Glad he's out and about in the community, and that's, a lot of policing is not interaction with, people breaking the law, but interaction with others too.
Right. For sure.
So,
Community
it's good.
policing.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
I was just gonna say, were you all here for cat concern?
Yes.
I don't know a lot about cat concerns. Could you give me like the 2-minute Cliff Notes version of your concern, or one of you? If none of you wanna speak, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'm just trying to learn,
I will.
but just quick
Yeah.
version.
So my name is Erica Dyer. As we were sitting here for the Board of Works meeting, over on Schurmeyer, there was another shooting of a cat. It happened on the property next to an individual that many of us know. It happened while we were sitting here. The police were in fact called. This was during daylight hours. Kids are outside. The police responded. Of course, they didn't see it. There's not much they can do if they don't see it. And that is part of the concern. I am one of the individuals, along with many of the people that are here, that happen to feed strays. We do not own these strays. I don't name the strays that come to my house. But the problem with stray animals is, especially cats, if they are not spayed or neutered, they will breed. Ages 3 months to 4 months, they will start having kittens. And it just exacerbates. When they don't have shelter, they're going to breed when they're not. And we have no specific TNR program here in Decatur. So the frustration of many of the individuals in this community is, we don't want these animals to starve. I know I have in the past year alone spayed or neutered 6 or 7 cats. At the cost, me taking them to my vet, it's like $175 for a neuter. It's $200 and something for a spay. So that's just out of my pocket, right? So when we have individuals that many are on a limited income trying to control this cat population ourselves, we can't keep up with it. So that is why everybody's here. We just want to see what the city can do to kind of help with this. Pause helps many times with trying to get some of these cats spayed or neutered, but it only takes 2. I started feeding a cat probably 2 years ago, and now I have many that stop at my house to eat. I can't even tell you how many, because they stop and eat, and then they go upon their way. So that is the cat
Thank you.
issue.
Right. And we will. That's all we need from right now.
Yep,
But
and if we could get that on the next agenda.
in a few, someone needs to call or set up an appointment to come see me, and will explain to me what the agenda item will actually be about. And we're going to make sure that both sides, because there's people on the other side of this
Absolutely.
that have been calling too. So we want to, if we're going to have an agenda item, we want to have discussion topics, and we want to know what it's about. So someone needs to set up an agenda item with me, and so someone needs to call or email me, and we'll talk about it. So. Okay.
I'll make a motion to pay the claims.
I'm sorry, ma'am, you had your hand raised.
Yes,
Are you speaking on the
I
cat?
have a question.
Sure.
Probably for, that one guy. They're doing the work back there on, off back to Schermeyer.
Mhm.
And he just said that it's gonna be grassed. Is the city gonna mow that, or
It'll be maintained, yes.
it'll be maintained?
Yep.
Do they need anybody to maintain it? I'm supposed to ask tonight.
That I don't know. It'll probably be our city crews.
We
but-
didn't know, and
Okay.
we got 3 lots back there, so,
Okay.
and my husband does lawn mowing,
Okay.
and he wanted to know if it's,
The best thing you could do is go to the street garage on Elm Street,
Okay.
because he's not here right now, and just
Alright.
talk to see what their plans are. I'm not sure what their plans are.
Alright.
But we'll definitely maintain it in a lot better shape than it was in before. So
and that is supposed to be like a walkway and an easement for the,
we're hoping at
Lines.
some point to have a trail through there.
okay.
That's the goal. Yep. Okay.
Now I'll make a motion to pay the claims.
I'll second.
Have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Same sign.